Hey friends, thanks so much for tuning into my channel. If you are a first-time viewer, welcome. I'm Donetta, and if you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. It is Self-Care Saturday here on my channel, where I take a few moments out to encourage you to do something small that will yield great benefits in your life. Self-care is all about doing the little things that you can do to take care of yourself by just reminding you of bringing to the forefront ideas that you can use to be intentional about your self-care. And so before we jump into today's Self-Care Saturday tip, I want to encourage you to subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Hit that notifications bell so that every time these Self-Care Saturdays hit, you will get a notification that will remind you to do something small for you on a Saturday. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notifications bell, and if you enjoy this video, if it's an encouragement to you, hit the thumbs up button on your way out and share it with a friend. All right, so let's get into today's Self-Care Saturday tip. Today's Self-Care Saturday tip is to get up, get out, and get active. Get up, get out, and get active. So I'll give you a personal example of why I need to be encouraged to get up. So I am in school right now. I'm working on a doctoral degree. I just finished my second year in my program. And this week I started summer school. So that means my Saturday is most likely going to be spent reading, typing, studying. It's going to either be spent at the dining room table, or it's going to be spent in a library, or it's going to be spent at a cafe, somewhere where I can sit and study for a long period of time or work on a project without interruption, but where I can also get some caffeine or have something to eat. And I often have to remind myself that I need to take moments to get up. And even if I just get up from the table and walk across and look out the window for 5 seconds and come back, I'm more focused. Getting up helps. There are so many studies that show us that literally moving helps our brains function better. So if you're doing something on a Saturday where you're sitting down for a long period of time, I want to encourage you to get up, walk around. The second thing is to get out. You may or may not be someone who is very active outdoors. Maybe you don't enjoy being outdoors. Maybe you're not into sports. Maybe you're not athletic. Maybe you have so much to do on a Saturday. When you go to get your groceries, you try to find the park that's closest to the door. You don't spend a lot of time outside. The most time you spend outside is usually going from your car into the building that you're going to take care of your business. So I want to encourage you to spend some time outside. I know the weather isn't conducive every day, but most days, more than likely, you live in a place where you can spend some moments outside. Doesn't have to be your favorite thing. You don't have to play with the animals. I don't. But I do make it a point to get outside, get some sun, enjoy the weather. If it's cool, maybe I can sit outside a little longer. If it's really hot, maybe I won't sit outside that long because I want to make sure that I'm not getting overheated. I ain't trying to sweat my edges out if I don't have to. So be intentional. Get up, get outside. And then the last thing is to get active. Maybe it's raining where you live. Maybe you're in one of those cities where it is still snowing in May. If you are, I'm so sorry. Unless you love that. If you love that, then you're happy about it. But if you live somewhere where it's like, okay, I can get up, but I can't get out because it is not good weather. Even if you can't get out, even if you can't get up because physically you're unable to get up, even if you can't get out because the weather is not conducive, I want to encourage you to still get active. Did you know you don't even have to get up to get active? There are so many small things you can do with your body weight just to get your heart pumping, get your adrenaline going, get those endorphins coming through so that you can have a better frame of mind. Another tip with getting active is that know that when you have not been active for a while, in most cases, It's going to be hard. Mentally, it's going to be hard to convince yourself that sitting here and doing these arm lifts and stretches and all of this stuff, to convince yourself that it's going to help. Mentally, it may be a challenge. You may not be convinced on your own that moving around is going to help you. So that's why I'm here on Self-Care Saturday, to let you know that I feel you. When you've been away for a while, it can be hard mentally just to get to that point where you have convinced yourself that it's going to be beneficial for you to move around. Let me be your coach. Let me encourage you from experience, not from a scientific, empirical standpoint, although I have done some research on this for myself. Just from experience, it's hard to get started, but once you do, you will be glad. You will not regret it. So this week's Self-Care Saturday is to get up, get out, and get active. If you can do all three, great. If you can get up, go outside and run, or go outside and walk, take a stroll, go outside and weed your garden, go outside and cut the grass, go outside and rinse the pollen off your car. That's what I need to do. Whatever you can do, if you can get up and get out and get active, all in one, great. If you can only do one of those, if the best you can do is get active, if you're not able to get up, and that's okay, and you're not able to get out, I want to encourage you, just while you're sitting here watching this video, if you're watching it on your phone, prop it up on the pillow and start moving your arms around. Take some deep breaths. Be intentional about moving your body. Do simple things that will help you get some movement in. And before I end the video, I'll share with you one of my favorite ways to get active again. One of my favorite ways to get active again is this little thing right here. This is my Fitbit. This is one of my favorite ways to get active again. When I've been away for a while and I'm trying to get back on it, this bad boy helps me so much because it tracks the steps that I'm taking, and it also tracks my heart rate through it. I guess it uses your pulse, and so it'll show me how many highly active minutes I had. So there have been times where I was not getting out to work out and get exercise, but maybe I was washing clothes, not realizing that sorting the clothes and the bending and all of that was actually giving me activity. So I'm looking on my phone, because there's an app on the phone where you can see how many steps and how many active minutes. And I'm thinking to myself, when did I have active minutes? Because in my mind, active minutes are I'm working out, I'm doing Zumba, I'm running, I'm weight training. But then I realized, like, wait a minute. I went up and down those stairs 3 times, going back and forth from the washer and dryer. So even though that was me doing a task, it encouraged me to see how easy it is for me to intentionally be active. Because even if I'm not washing clothes and I know the day has come and gone and I did not get at least 30 minutes of activity in, and now it's dark out or now it's storming, I can walk up and down these stairs. I can put some music, I can put some earbuds in my ears, and I can walk up and down these stairs to make sure that I get my 30 minutes of activity for today. So for Self-Care Saturday today, get up, get out, and get active. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what you got up and did. What was your activity for the day? How did you enjoy being outside? What did you do to get active? What activity did you have to put down just to get up for a minute and get off your tuff and give your brain what it's craving for? Some movement, some activity. None of this is to make you feel bad or make you feel lazy or make you feel like you're such a slacker. The main purpose of this is because I know that we all need encouragement sometimes, and the mental and physical are so deeply connected. You can't even separate them. And sometimes we forget that. I'm not saying that getting up, getting out, and getting active will be a cure-all, but I am saying that if you can do those things, they will bring you some level of relief that may help you to make some progress in one area or the other. My activity for the day is going to be a run. It'll be my 4th run of the week. So I'm doing good with getting up, getting out, and getting active. And I can see the connections between when I am getting my physical activity done and how much progress I'm making with other things that I need to do in my life. And so this is just me on a journey with you and wanting to encourage you along the way. So thank you so much for tuning in today for Self-Care Saturday. I hope to see you again next week. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so that you will not miss any of the content as it is released. Hit that notifications bell, give this video a thumbs up, and share it with your friends. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye.